either way, it's going to have to be an upset for Carlow to get them into the playoffs, but you figure probably tonight might be their better chance.
Might be. At least they're both at home, which gives them a better chance for sure, but it's going to be a challenge to pull out one of the two, and we'll get set here for the national anthem in a second.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Donahue Pavilion for tonight's matchup between the Indiana University East Red Wolves and your Carlow University Celtics. As a member of the USCAA, the NAIA, and the Kentucky Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, we are committed to the true spirit of competition by being champions of character. We embrace the 5 core values of the NAIA: respect, responsibility, integrity, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. We ask that each of you as a participant, official, or spectator abide by these values by creating a positive environment in which our athletes may participate, our officials may work, and you, the spectator, may enjoy. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
The national anthem here from Donahue Pavilion as the 11-12 Carlow Celtics take on the 16-12 IU East Red Wolves. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups. We'll start with IU East first. They are under first-year head coach Tiffany Selhorst. They're going to start a 5'5 freshman guard out of Ottawa, Ohio, and Ottawa Glandorf High School, number 5, Kristen Miller. A 5'9 freshman guard out of Indianapolis, number 22, Tia King. A 5'8 freshman guard out of Rushville, Indiana, number 23, Mackenzie Campbell. A 5'11 freshman out of Rushville, Indiana at forward, number 24, Kierrigan Niehoff. And finally, a 5'11 freshman forward out of West Harrison, Indiana, number 44, Brooke Packer. All freshmen on this team except for one sophomore. On the other side for the Celtics, they're going to start a 5'6 junior guard out of North Catholic High School here in Pittsburgh, number 15, Lindsay Mueller. A 6'1 freshman forward out of Bethel Park, number 22, Sammy Simpson. A 5'6 senior guard out of Tarentum, PA, and North Catholic High School, number 23, Aaron DeSanti. A 5'8 junior guard out of Murraysville and Franklin Regional High School, number 24, Natalie Alexander. And a 5'9 senior forward out of Gibsonia and Deer Lakes High School, number 44, Megan Cohen. The Celtics are coached by Liz Stig in her second season. They'll be wearing white uniforms with purple and gold trim. IU East, the dark red, maroon-colored uniforms with white and silver trim.
Yeah, Josh, these two teams met way back early in the season on December 6th, and IU East defeated Carlow 85-58, so it was very early in Carlow's season, so a lot's changed since then, so we'll see how this game goes. One good thing you'd think is a very young team, all freshman starters, and really their entire roster is all freshmen and one sophomore.
So
it's
pretty amazing what they've done with almost
being that young.
You know, a 100% freshman team. That's quite a record at 16-12 and 6-6 in the conference.
Sure is.
In 1 or 2 years, this will probably be the elite team potentially in conference play.
Sammy Simpson to jump center against Kerrigan Niehoff. Tip is controlled by Carlow in front of their own bench, saved in by Megan Cohen to Aaron DeSanti. Aaron DeSanti will bring it up, and the game clock had a little delay getting started, but it gets started now. Lindsay Mueller skips it over the top to Alexander, into the corner to DeSanti. DeSanti dribbles right, skip to wide, fakes it. Inside it goes. Sammy Simpson can't hang on. It's stolen out of there. Ahead they come. This is Tia King with the ball.
Shot clock did not reset.
We're having all sorts of clock problems so far. Shot clock did not reset, and the game clock did not start on the jump ball. They lost a few seconds there, so they're going to reset the shot clock probably about 24, 25 maybe.
Go 26
19:39 on the game clock. Hopefully this isn't a trend tonight.
I think it should be 24 seconds. 6 seconds had run off, so it should be a 24.
At any rate, 19:39 remaining. They'll get the shot clock squared away. They're going to keep it at 26, it looks like.
Nope, now it goes to 24.
All right, 24 it is. 24, 19:39 on the game clock. Tia King to inbound for IU East.
King and Mackenzie Campbell, 8th and 9th in scoring in the conference. King at 16.8, Campbell at 16.3 a game.
And we've got more clock issues.
You guys jumped from 24 to 26.
I guess it's more shot clock issues. Let's see. No, we'll let the refs sort this out. Tia King will trigger the inbounds. It looks like Kristen Miller, number 5, is primarily going to run point. They're going to take the ball out underneath the Carlow hoop.
And then you guys jump.
Tia King to inbound. 3 across for IU East and 1 deep in Kristen Miller on this inbounds. High scoring team, IU East. They average 86.4 a game, give up 83, so they score a lot, give up a lot.
Yeah, we could be seeing some points this evening for sure. Team that's averaging that many points a game.
And finally, we'll get underway here. King gets it inbounds to Packer. Packer brings it outside. Here's a pass inside, drive, up, under, layup, score. Kerrigan Nyhoff scores her first bucket. It's 2-0 IU East.
Good take there. This is a very talented team. We mentioned all freshmen pretty much.
3 in the air, and down it goes for Lindsay Mueller on a skip pass from Aaron DeSanti.
Spot up shot, and again.
We've got more shot clock issues. And honestly, if they can't get this going, it's just going to be a long night if they're going to have to do something with the shot clock every time a possession changes. 19:09 remaining here as Lindsay Mueller buries the long 3. First shot of the game for Carlow. It's 3-2, Carlow in the lead. Kristen Miller will inbound at midcourt. No pressure by Carlow. Tia King will receive the inbounds. Uncontested. And here we go. 27 on the shot clock, 19:09 on the game clock. Gives it right back to Kristen Miller. She comes over the timeline uncontested. Passes it in the corner to Packer. Packer dribbles down, brings it back outside to Miller. Miller resets. Over to King. King launches a 3. She's got it. Tia King buries a 3. And it's 5-3 IU East. Her first bucket.
They have some shooters on this team. And you mentioned when they met earlier, 85-58. They knocked down 9 3-pointers in that game at IU East.
So
9 of 20.
Sammy Simpson out to Megan Cohen. Off to Aaron DeSanti. Ball fake by Alexander. Finds Cohen. Here's a long 3 in the air by DeSanti. She's got it. Carlow's got 2 threes early, and it's 6-5 Carlow as Aaron DeSanti knocks down a 3.
Carlow, not a great outside shooting team, but you see Mueller and DeSanti each with a pair of 3s so far, and Celtics have an early lead. There's a ball thrown away.
It tried to feed it inside. That was number 23. Mackenzie Campbell tried to find somebody down on the low block and threw it too high. Carlow ball. Aaron DeSanti handling it. Natalie Alexander with the ball to left elbow. Ball fake, back outside to Lindsay Mueller. Mueller dribbles in, over to Aaron DeSanti. DeSanti ball fakes, back outside to Alexander. Over to Mueller. Mueller skips it over the top to DeSanti. Shot clock at 9. DeSanti drives, throws up a righty runner. She's got it. Aaron DeSanti with a tough runner banks it home. She's got 5, and it's 8-5 Carlow.
Definitely some holes in the defense for IU East.
3 ball in the air for IU East. Banked home. A banker. I don't think she called it, but Mackenzie Campbell nails a 3, and it's 8-8.
Just stepping out and banking in a 3. That was a high banker, too. That hit high on the glass.
Perfect switch was the bank, though. 8-8. High scoring early going here. Alexander over to DeSanti. Down to Cohen. Cohen has her pass kicked on the interior pass. It's going to be Carlow ball. They're going to reset the shot clock again. They reset it to 30. They're going to have to figure out where it was.
Carlow's coming off a tight loss to Point Park, 69-64 on Wednesday. Pretty good showing by the Celtics. Kelly Johnson, the star from Point Park, did not play in that game because she was sick, but still a pretty good showing by the Celtics. They led in the second half of that game. Aaron DeSanti had 26 points.
Due to the kickball, the shot clock is going to be at 15. They reset it to 30. They get that corrected. Lindsey Mueller dribbles right. Gets a screen there by Cohen. Mueller tries to go the whole way, finds Alexander back outside to DeSanti. Back to Alexander. She ball fakes. She's driving. 5 on the shot clock. Throws up a running right-hander. Just missed. Tipped around. Rebound pulled down by IU East. They rush it ahead. Here comes Brooke Packer with it. 1-on-3. Packer thinks about a jumper. Long 3 in the air again. Backboard ball this time by Campbell. Rebound missed in there. Easy rebound, but Kerrigan Niehoff misses the putback. Carlow ball.
She tried to bank in that 3-pointer again.
Missed it badly. Here goes Aaron DeSanti the whole way. She gets the roll. Aaron DeSanti off to a great start. She's got 7 already. Carlow leads 10-8.
A really nice start for DeSanti and the Celtics offensively.
We've got a held ball as the ball goes on the floor. Carlow ties it up, and it'll be possession to IU East on the possession arrow. 16:42 remaining here, first half. Early action. Carlow leading 10-8.
We really haven't seen Carlow start a game like this maybe all season.
Boy, these refs are going to earn their money tonight just dealing with the shot clock. Stays at 12 due to the held ball. This ref's not happy. Well, the trouble is, I mean, running the shot clock is not hard, but you have to know the rules, and they don't. The ball's thrown away. Just some students running the clock, and I don't think they realize, on a held ball, it stays where it's at. On a kick ball, it goes to 15, et cetera, et cetera. Turnover there by IU East, though, and Carlow has the ball. 16:30 remaining. Aaron DeSanti brings it over midcourt.
Second turnover so far for IU East.
Skip pass. Mueller thinks about a long 3. Brings it back out front to DeSanti. DeSanti back to Mueller. Mueller open with a screen. She got a 3 in the air. She's got it. Lindsey Mueller with her second 3. She's got 6, and it's 13-8. Carlow off to a great start on offense.
Carlow with 3 trays so far in this game. They've been lighting it up from beyond the arc, and they're exploiting that 2-3
There's a turnover.
zone.
Cohen with Mueller. Cohen could have had her. Doesn't find her. Gets it off. Here's DeSanti. Ball fake. She's going the whole way. Banker. No good. Tipped around. And it's going to stay with Carlow.
2-on-1 there for Megan Cohen. She had Mueller on the right side. Got to find a way to at least get the ball up.
Give it up early, maybe get it back even.
Right,
She'd have given it up earlier, but she took it in so deep that nothing good happened there.
That's
but they
not
did
really
keep
her
it.
game. She's not going to get many opportunities in a season, really, where she's leading a run out.
No. Here's a long 3 in the air by DeSanti. She misses it badly, gets her own rebound, goes in. Oh, throws it behind Megan Cohen. Cohen kind of going to the hoop there, and DeSanti threw it a little bit behind her. It's a turnover. 15:44 remaining. Carlow leading 13-8. Kristen Miller gets it over the timeline. Double dot here by Alexander Mueller. She loses her dribble. They're calling double dribble. I thought it might have got knocked loose, but they're saying she doubled.
I think there was some contact in there, but I think she willingly put that ball on the deck, and that's why she got called with a double. I actually think that's a good call by the official there to realize that she kind of dropped that ball on purpose to make it look like it was knocked out of her hand.
Yeah, nobody argued it much, so Aaron DeSanti dribbles, gives it off to Lindsey Mueller. She drives back to the middle. Here goes Cohen attacking. Cohen throws up a lefty, tough runner. Rims out, no good. Pulled out of there by Tia King. Tia King comes ahead, looking to attack, kicks it into the corner, stolen by Megan Cohen. She comes away with a nice steal.
That's the 5th turnover so far on the Red Wolves.
Aaron DeSanti brings the ball up, crosses over, goes down the middle. Got Cohen, ball fake. She's going to pull it back outside to DeSanti. DeSanti into the corner to Alexander. Alexander drives, back out to Megan Cohen, over to Aaron DeSanti. DeSanti drives hard to Mueller. Mueller launches another three. She's got another one.
She's feeling it.
Lindsay Mueller with 3 threes early. She's got 9, and Carlow's doubled them up 16-8.
She is absolutely feeling it right now.
3 threes for Lindsay Mueller and 1 for Erin DeSanti, and Carlow leads 16-8. Here's a drive inside, blocked by Sammy Simpson. Here's a breakout. Here comes Erin DeSanti down to Mueller. Mueller goes up, spins, lefty up, no good. Shot it too hard. Ball tipped around and pulled in by Miller. Miller comes ahead, 2-on-3. Miller drives, kicks into the corner, back outside to King. King has a Red Sea part, goes down, has it stripped, and we're going to have a hand check, I believe. Carlow with a hand check. This call is on
Natalie Alexander.
Her first foul of the game, Josh. We're almost 6 minutes in. That's the first foul call of the night.
It's been somewhat physical. They're letting it be that way, this officiating crew.
Tried to force one up and draws a foul on the inbounds is a substitute, Bailey Dryman, a 5'4" freshman out of Vincennes, Indiana. She draws the foul. This one is on Sammy Simpson, her first. Team second. First free throw up, good. Bailey Dryman with her first point. Liz Cato is going to check in for Natalie Alexander for Carlow. Bailey Dryman got another one coming. Try to get IU East into double figures. It's 16-9, Carlow with the early lead. Second free throw up, brims around, no good. Lindsay Mueller grabs a rebound. Carlow still leading by 7. Lindsay Mueller brings it over the timeline. Liz Cato just checked in, as I mentioned. Into the corner it goes to her. Cato nearly doubled. Skips it over the top to DeSanti. DeSanti goes up and under. Finds an open Cato. Back to Mueller. Mueller thinks about launching another 3. She's 3 for 3. Here's an open Megan Cohen. Jumper good. Megan Cohen from 15 from the left corner. 18-9, her first bucket.
Carlow shooting the ball exceptionally well so far. They can keep this up. They should be able to win this game, but will it last?
Forces a 3, misses. Rebound. Out of bounds it goes. Rebound was pulled down by Bailey Dryman, but she loses it, and it'll be a turnover.
That's going to, unfortunately for her, work as another turnover. That's a 6 so far. Not sure there's much she can do to avoid that. But
no. Had clearly rebounded the ball, just could not finish and lost it out of bounds. Carlow, 9-point lead. Great start for Carlow. Oh, geez. Oops, she's walked. Liz Cato was stuck in no man's land. They're trying to save it over and back, and when she grabbed it, she traveled with the ball. So it was going to be a turnover one way or the other.
Carlow's doubled up IU East so far. Again, they know what's on the line. They have to win one of the next 2. Tomorrow will be maybe their biggest test of the season.
Miller with a 3. She's got it. Kristen Miller with her first bucket, 18-12. It'd be nice to get this win out of the way and get in the playoffs, and tomorrow would be a little bit less pressure on the Celtics.
Yeah, kind of just enjoy playing on your senior day. There'll be a number of seniors honored tomorrow for the Celtics.
Another 3 in the air by Lindsay Mueller. This one's no good. Good box out by IU East, and Sammy Simpson knocks down.
That's going to be another. That's going to be the second.
Kerrigan Nyhoff, but that's 2 on Simpson. That hurts that far from the hoop.
Yeah, that's just a foul you cannot have.
She hasn't done much tonight, but she'd been playing really well lately, and it hurts to lose her this early with 12:56 to go. She picks up her second.
Again, these 2 teams met once, 85-58. In that game, Erin DeSanti had 15 points for the Celtics. Campbell had 19. Miller had 12.
Noelle Vellamon into the game. Nice feed inside. Missed though, as King could not finish. Hits the underneath of the backboard, and Lindsay Mueller comes away with a nice feed inside. Here's Noelle Vellamont just into the game. Finds a cutting Cohen. Cohen goes up. Lefty, banker, short. Rebound knocked around. Chased down. IU East comes away with it. Miller looking to rush it. She's got 2 on 4 into the corner to King. King gets cut off. Drive up, and Erin DeSanti looks like she draws the foul. That'll be Erin DeSanti's. Oh, no, they're calling it on Megan Cohen, her first. Wow. Clearly was DeSanti from here on the reach, but call it on Cohen, which is probably better for Carlow in a sense, because Erin DeSanti does tend to sometimes get in a little bit of foul trouble. First free throw up, it's good by Kerrigan Nyhoff. She's got 3, and it's 18-13.
Only problem with that is you already have Simpson on the bench,
Yep.
one of your bigs.
Indeed.
And now Cohen, who can play down low.
Second one's also good by Nyhoff. She's got 4, and it's 18-14. A 5-0 run here for IU East after Carlow had an 18-9 lead. It's now 18-14. Here's a pass over the top to Cohen. Gets it to Cato. Cato looking to attack. She's going to slow it up. 12 minutes and 5 seconds remain first half. Carlow leading 18-14. Cato gets it off to DeSanti. DeSanti out front to Megan Cohen. Into the corner, an open Cato. She launches a three. No good. Rebound. Pulled in. Held ball. It's going to go to IU East, I believe.
It's
Carlow. Carlow, that's right. Yeah, they won the opening tip, and it was the second held ball. So Carlow gets it. We're going to have a media timeout here with 11:53 remaining, and Carlow leading 18-14 from the Donahoe Pavilion.
All right, we'll take a break. You're listening to Carlow basketball right here on the MSA Sports Network.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
Make sure to follow the MSA Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, links to our articles, and much more. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/MSA Sports and get in on the conversation with thousands of local sports fans. Follow us on Twitter at MSA Sports and check out our YouTube channel, MSA Sports WPIL, for hundreds of video interviews with local student athletes, game highlights, and more. Whether it's Twitter, Facebook, or our websites, MSA Sports is the place to go for high school sports in Western Pennsylvania.
All right, back in action here. Carlow to inbound, 11:53 remaining. Carlow with an 18-14 lead. Lindsay Mueller slaps the ball, gets it into DeSanti, back out to Cato. We got a screen set up. Here goes Mueller, launches a three off the inbounds, misses it. She's 3 for 5 now on threes, but Megan Cohen chases it down and gets it out to Erin DeSanti. Liz Cato off to Noelle Vellamont. Vellamont looks inside, brings it back out front to Cato. Off to Megan Cohen.
Rebounds even at 7 apiece.
Mueller out front, drives right, kicks it into the corner to Cohen. Cohen dribbles left inside to Vellamont. Vellamont up. Oh, she gets bailed out with a foul call. She was so far under the hoop, there was no way in the world she was going to make that shot, but she draws a foul somehow, and she's going to shoot two.
That'll be on King, her first, team first. Took IU East nearly 9 minutes to commit their first foul. They switched on that possession. They stopped from that zone D, that 2-3 zone they were running that Carlow was really tearing up, and they switched to a man, and it worked much better.
Vellamont's first free throw is good. She's a 60.6% free throw shooter on the year. She hits that one. 19-14 Carlow, her first point. One more coming for Noelle Vellamont, the freshman. Second one's up. Got it. Noelle Vellamont drops them both. The freshman out of Central Tech in Erie, PA, makes it 20-14 Carlow. Into the middle it goes, into the right wing, fakes a three, and we've got
offensive foul.
Wow, offensive foul on 23. I was screened out by the ref there. Mackenzie Campbell, her first, team second.
They're going to keep that full court pressure.
Ball's kicked out of bounds by Tia King. Ball's going to stay with Carlow. Only a second came off the shot clock on a quick inbounds there.
They're trying to force the ball to Cato.
Vellamont, geez, and now they're going to call offensive on Vellamont as she knocks down Kristen Miller.
Yeah, she was swinging the elbows. That's the right call. She got the elbows up high and brought them over and swung them.
15 foul on Carlow. 11:09 remaining, 20-14 Carlow leads. And it comes, and they bail out another call as Cato fouls Mackenzie Campbell. Cato's first. Team sixth already on Carlow, and at the line to shoot two will be Mackenzie Campbell.
Already 6 fouls here.
Campbell goes to the line shooting, wow. How about this free throw percentage, Josh? She is 115 for 127 this year, 90.6% on a lot of attempts.
Wow.
She buries the first. She averages 16.3, but she has made 115 out of 127
That's
free
amazing.
throws coming in. She makes that one. She's got 4. She got another one coming. Got them both. Didn't expect her to miss with that percentage. She's got 5, and it's 20-16. Ooh, Belmont barely got back in bounds. Gets it off to Cohen. They got to break the press. Got 4 seconds. Cohen gets it over the line, and she's blocked. She's blocked by 23. That would be Campbell. That's her
going to be her second. That's a big foul.
Yeah, she averages 16.3, and
she's not too thrilled about that either. I think Carlow did get bailed out in a way because Megan Cohen was losing the basketball and actually kicked it, it looked like, off of her knee, and it went out of bounds.
Rachel Burgess trying to get it in, does get it in there, and DeSanti a little bit late in the 5-second clock, but or 5-second count, but does get it in. DeSanti dribbles right, back to Noelle Vellamont. Vellamont drives down, runs into trouble. Ball goes out of bounds off Vellamont. It's a turnover. Natalie Alexander will check back in for Vellamont.
Fourth on the Celtics so far. IU East with 6 turnovers to my count.
10:47 remains. Carlow leading 2016. Early going here. Carlow's hot shooting's cooled off a little here of late, Josh. Nailing some early threes.
And really that changed when they went out of the zone. Carlow wasn't able to get those open three-pointers.
Miller looking to penetrate, runs into trouble, puts it up, back rim, got the roll. Kristen Miller, she's got 5 now. She gets the roll on about a 6-footer from the middle of the lane, and it's 20-18. IU East nearly came back here. Here goes Cato, 2-on-1. Bounce pass to an open Cato, or to an open Cohen. Assist Cato, lefty layup Cohen. She's got 4, and it's 22-14, a 4-point lead for Carlow. Oh my, held ball.
Really turned over, yeah.
IU East on possession.
A phenomenal pass by Cato. She got that run out, just sort of one-touched it down to the ground, was able to pick up the dribble in stride, and really with one hand was able to bounce one right over to Megan Cohen.
Oh, stolen on the inbounds by Cohen. She gets knocked down, gets it off to Alexander. Alexander gets it ahead to Cato. 2-on-4. Cato looking to attack. She's going to pull it out. Going to reset it. Out to Cohen it comes. Cohen dribbles a couple to the right, back to the left, skips it over to Rachel Burgess, to Erin DeSanti. DeSanti looks to get a screen, looks to go the whole way, throws it up. She's fouled. Erin DeSanti draws a foul. She's going to shoot 2.
She's 7 points so far, and Carlow finding a way to get themselves to the line here.
Fouls
on first, now DeSanti.
DeShaw Boyd, her first, team 4th. Erin DeSanti to shoot 2. Erin DeSanti is a 64.3% free throw shooter. She's got that one. Lindsay Mueller back in for Liz Cato. DeSanti's picked up her percentage, though. She was down like in the upper 50s there for a while. Now she's up to 64%. Perhaps after this one, she'll have shot 100 free throws. No, she has. She's 64 for 100 on the year. Carlow gets the ball. Cohen goes up, righty. Oh, can't get the roll, and she goes over the back. Cohen goes over the back for her second, and it's going to be a one-on-one for IU East.
Yeah, it's tough. Not only does it put them in the bonus, but 2 fouls on Megan Cohen. You have 2 on Simpson as well. So any sort of height that Carlow had is pretty much on the bench in foul trouble if they do decide to take Cohen out, which I think they will.
Yeah, shooting 2 is going to be, or 1-on-1 rather. She hits the first is Mackenzie Bowles. And Shawan Gadsden will check in. Does give some size. She'll go in for Cohen, her first action.
She has to realize now her place is to be down on the block, physical, boxing out, contesting shots.
Second one also good by Bowles, 23-20. Her first 2 of the night. Carlow up 3. Gets it ahead to Lindsay Mueller. Mueller dribbling low. Gets it over to Alexander. Alexander going down the middle. Off to Mueller.
This team shoots 75% at the line. That's a really good mark for a team as a whole. Obviously, when you have one that's making so many, that helps.
Does. Erin DeSanti misses a 3. Pulled out of there, and ahead comes Boyd. Up under, a charge. We have a charging call there by Brooke Packer. She went flying down the lane. Rachel Burgess takes the charge. Excellent defense there by Burgess taking the charge.
I think Lindsay Mueller didn't really like that one, though, because she had the ball. I think she was going to get a break out of that. Instead, the charge kind of allows them to reset.
It definitely was a charge, though.
Oh, I agree.
15
that's the right
foul.
call.
Yeah, 15 foul on IU East. Erin DeSanti with the ball right wing extended, looks inside, nothing there. Now she lobs inside to Gadsden. Gadsden back to DeSanti. DeSanti tries to get inside to Alexander out front. Shot clock is at 7-6. Off to Gadsden. Gadsden throws it away inside. Had nothing on the pass, but they lose it. IU East threw it right to Brooke Packer, but Brooke Packer dribbled it off her foot, and it goes out of bounds and stays with Carlow. Real break there.
Yeah, absolutely. To turn it over on such a bad pass and then have them dribble one off the foot, that's a break. See if the Celtics can take advantage. Got to find an inbound here.
Thrown away. Aaron DeSanti at the last second couldn't get it in. Threw it to anybody. Brooke Packer steals it. Ahead comes IU East. Packer dribbles right, nothing there. Boyd pulls up, short jumper. She gets the roll. Deshaw Boyd with her first bucket, 23-22.
I'll tell you one place where Carlow has regressed a little bit in the last couple of years, because I think they've taken great strides across the board. Pretty much everywhere else. Their inbounds, they used to be one of the best inbound teams you'll see. They had great inbound plays, and this year we haven't really seen that from them.
Goes Mueller the whole way up, hits the side of the backboard. Gadsden with a rebound, feeds inside to Mueller. This time Mueller gets the roll. Assist Gadsden, bucket Lindsay Mueller. She's in the double figures. She's got 11, and Carlow's up 3, 25-22. Just under 8 minutes remaining here first half. Here goes Boyd with a long three. Back rim no good, chased down by Packer. Offensive rebound for Packer. Feeds it inside. Into the outside it goes to Miller. Back into the corner. Long one in the air. No good by Dryman. Pulled out of there by DeSanti. She's got a streaking. Mueller finds her. Mueller layup score. She's got 13 and Carlow's up 5. Beautiful assist with her head up by DeSanti.
Tell you what, Lindsay Mueller looks like she's back to 100%. Had some injury issues this year, some leg problems, but I think she is back. She's running the floor well.
Boyd finishes strong inside there as Alexander tried to block it. Boyd's got 4, 27-24.
Big answer there, getting the ball in quickly for IU East to Boyd on the block.
Aaron DeSanti crosses over, goes down the middle, brings it out to Alexander. She launches a three. Alexander hits back rim. Gadsden nearly gets a rebound, but Packer gets it. Packer comes ahead.
7 different players have scored for IU East already.
27-24. Carlow's led almost throughout. There's a feed inside. Boyd goes up. She's hit. No call.
Wow.
Miller with a rebound.
She was hacked. Can't believe that wasn't called.
Mueller comes ahead with it. Mueller tries to turn the corner. Spins back, and we got a hand check on number 10, Bailey Dryman. That's the 6th-team foul, so next one will put Carlow in the bonus. That's the first on Dryman.
And Tiffany Selhorst, the coach of IU East, she can't believe that. At the other end, pretty obvious hack was not caught, and then the hand check at the other end. That'll drive a coach crazy. This, though, a very good officiating crew. We've seen them a number of times, and they're always, I think, one of the more solid groups of officials that we see.
Inbounds, it comes to Rachel Burgess. Burgess crosses over. She's looking to go the whole way. Burgess finishes. Strong drive to her right. Burgess' first bucket. Carlow up 29-24.
There's definitely some holes on the right side, too, for Carlow. They've been able to drive, get some kickouts from that right side, and hit some open shots. There's a ball thrown away.
Tipped maybe by Carlow. Either Burgess or Alexander got a piece of that one. 6:26 remains. Carlow leading 29-24. IU East throws it deep to Kristen Miller. Into the post it goes. Little short jumper, good. Number 10, Bailey Dryman banks one home. She's got 3, and it's 29-26.
This team, they have a number of different scorers. I mean, they have a lot of players with some offensive touch, and that's really impressive to see out of a team with almost 100% freshmen out there all the time. They only have one sophomore on the whole team, and we haven't seen her yet.
Here goes Burgess again. This one's blocked. Tried to drive hard to her right, and this one's blocked out of there by Mackenzie Bowles. But it'll stay with Carlow. 13 in the shot clock.
They adjusted. They adjusted on that right-handed take, and Bowles came on the backside and was able to swat that ball out down from Burgess.
Here goes Gadsden losing it on the way in. It's a steal. Dryman comes away 1-on-3, goes behind her back, nearly loses it, skips it into the corner to Bowles. Back out front it comes to Dryman. Yeah, their roster almost looks like a junior college roster. Oh, nice feed. Somebody lost their girl. I believe that was King getting open on a nice feed from Dryman, and it's 29-28. She just came wide open. Pass found her. She laid it home.
Yeah, she did a curl on the baseline there and just flashed to the left block, and 3-second call on Gadsden. Boy, Gadsden's having a rough time here. Media timeout, and that's going to be needed right now for the Celtics. They have to find someone to work down low right now. As it's 29-28, you're listening to Carlow Basketball here on the MSA Sports Network.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
What you want? What you want? What you want is to stay warm this winter by logging on to www.msasports.net each and every day. We have all the schedules, the scores, the rankings, and the standings of the high school winter sports, plus weekly shows like Inside the WPIL Wrestling Circle, the PIHL Power Play Show, and the WPIAL Roundball Report, along with live and archive broadcasts of whatever your favorite high school sport is. Anytime, anywhere, always there, every day this winter. It's the MSA Sports Network.
All right, back in action here. IU East to trigger, chance to take the lead. Carlow's led almost throughout, other than I think an early 3 by IU East.
Yeah.
But here's a chance for them to take a lead. Oh, here's a kick by Rachel Burgess as they tried to feed it inbounds.
It's all right. Disrupted a little bit.
Shot clock will stay at 20.
Official said that was a nice little kick.
(29-28) Carlow leading. 5:18 to go. IU East inbounds. It comes lost. Here comes Lindsay Mueller. She's going to try to go the whole way. Mueller up. She's got it. Lindsay Mueller, soft put up as hard as she was going to the hoop. She's got 15 to lead all scorers. 31-28 Carlow. King, nice drive down the middle. Knocked somebody over. Offensive. It's a charge call.
Yep, that's the right call.
Kerrigan Nyhoff rampaged in there and charges. That'll be team fouls are even at 7 now. That's a first on Nyhoff.
It's a good step up there by Natalie Alexander. Took the contact and got the charge call.
Carlow leading 31-28. 4:52 remaining. Rachel Burgess bounces it over to DeSanti into the corner to Mueller. Not enough height or strength on that diagonal pass, and it's stolen by IU East. Nice pass to King. King goes up and scores. Tough move in there. Almost drew the foul, too.
They had to adjust in midair to get that one to go.
She's got 7 to lead all IU East players. 31-30 Carlow. Here goes Tabor with a 3 ball. No good. Rebound. Natalie Alexander chases down the miss by Jackie Tabor, who just checked in for Gadsden.
Celtics are getting some offensive boards.
Alexander with a 3. No good. Rebound. And we got a foul call on Carlow. See, that hurts because now they're going to shoot one-on-one. You know, you foul like 90 feet from the hoop. Burgess is first, but it's the team 8th. You're never going to do anything that far from the hoop, and going to the line to shoot one-on-one is going to be Kerrigan Nyhoff. Nyhoff has 4 points on the evening, and she is a 77.4% shooter. As you mentioned, Josh, they are a 75% team at the line, so everybody shoots them well. She buries the first, gives the lead to IU East, 32-31.
They're 9 of 10 so far at the line.
She makes them both.
Make it 10 of 11.
She's got 7, and it's 33-31.
It's pretty impressive, 10 of 11 at the free throw line. They have a bad night. They might be down by a decent amount here, but they're hitting them. That's why they lead.
Tabor going the whole way. Oh, came up short on a scoop shot. Should have been a fairly easy shot, but could not get it to go. King feeds it. Jumper by Miller. Got it. Miller drops one home. She's got 7. They've got 3 players with 7 points. It's 34-31 IU East. Crossover. DeSanti goes up. Banker rims out. Rebound King. Don't foul. Here they come. Ooh, nearly a double there. Ball's loose. Mueller steals it. Gets it off to Alexander. Alexander's going to have it as Mueller comes back with a steal.
It's a 10th turnover on IU East so far.
Tabor off to Lindsay Mueller. Mueller's going to look to settle it down. Over to Aaron DeSanti. DeSanti crossover into the corner. Alexander drives right, pulls it out. Brings it back out to Mueller. Mueller Looking to attack, nothing there. Out to DeSanti, shot clock at 5. DeSanti goes, and we got an offensive foul on
Tabor, I think.
Tabor on the screen. Tabor's first, team 9th. Won't be a shooting foul at least. 3 minutes to go in the half. Carlow trailing now 34-31. They've led the majority of this first half.
Yeah, until late, a nice push here by IU East trying to close out this half. Carlow was so hot early, they were able to build that 18-9 lead.
Feed inside, short jumper, got it. Good catch, good shot by Kinsey Seiler just into the game, her first bucket, and it's a 5-point biggest lead of the night by far by IU East.
She's the only non-freshman. She's a sophomore.
Ooh,
That's
Aaron
offensive.
DeSanti, yep. Aaron DeSanti lowered the elbow and shoulder and just obviously charged there. Her first.
And she drives a lot just like that, but doesn't push off. That time she did for some reason. That'll get called every time.
Yeah, her first, team 10th now. Is going to be double bonus the rest of the way for IU East. Drive down the middle to Miller, skip. Long 3 in the air. It's an air ball by Bailey Dryman. And we're going to have a foul on Lindsey Mueller. Lindsey Mueller pushes King to the ground. Mueller's first, but it's going to be the double bonus for Taya King. She goes to the line with 7 points. She's their leading scorer at 16.8, and she's a 73% free throw shooter on the year. Got 2 coming here.
9 different Celtics players have committed a foul so far.
Spreading them around at least. No good. King misses the first of 2. It's the double bonus. King 73%. A lot of attempts came in at 84 for 115. Averages 16.8 points a game. Athletic player, you can see that. Second one up. It's rims out. Also, rebound just pulled out of there by Seiler. She goes up, finishes. She's got 4 quick ones, and Liz Stig's going to take a timeout here. At the 2:19 mark, it's 38-31 as Seiler rebounded the missed free throw. Just went right back up and knocked it home. She's got 4 here all lately. And we are going to have a 30-second timeout on the floor with the score 38-31. IU East leading.
And just a break there. Celtics trying to regroup here. Really, I think what's impressed me is IU East's ability to spread it out. Seiler 4, Miller 7, Dryman 3, 2 for Bowles, 4 for Boyd, 7 for King, 5 for Campbell, 6 for Nyhoff. They really spread the basketball around. They find open shots.
Carlow's primarily been the Lindsey Mueller, Aaron DeSanti show.
Yeah, they have 23 of their 31 points due their 2 North Catholic grads.
Not getting much inside presence at all. Though Megan Cohen did have 4 points before picking up her second. Her and Sammy Simpson have had to set a great deal this first half, each picking up 2 fouls early on. 2:15 to go. Carlow needing a bucket here, trailing 38-31. Before this one starts to get a little bit away from them. Mueller looking for a screen into the corner to Tabor. Tabor launches a quick 3, no good. Rebound chased down by Dobbins, and we got a held ball. It's going to stay. It's going to be IU East ball on the held ball as Tabor launched a 3 from the corner. Ball gets tied up, and it goes over to IU East under 2 minutes. IU East now with a chance to possibly extend the lead to as many as 10 if they would hit a 3. Goes Miller. Oh, stolen by Tabor. We got a 2-on-1. Tabor running right at her, gets it off. Mueller goes up, gets knocked down. Yeah. She's going to shoot. She traveled.
Wow, they're going to, yeah. It was close.
Started to fall down, I think, like a little before she drew contact.
Yeah, she got hit pretty hard, and now.
Trying to dry off the floor with her uniform a little bit.
What a time to do that with the live MSA Sports video feed tonight, too. She got down, and her best method of drying off the court was just kind of rubbing her shorts
on it
on the floor.
Here goes Miller.
Great.
Runs out, backdoor cut. Runs out of room, into the corner it goes. Back out front. 3 in the air. Down it goes as Seiler's got 7 off the bench all lately, and it's a 10-point lead. She's been a spark. Big girl, big body.
And they're back in that 2-3. Let's see if Carlow can get some shots from it.
Tabor gets lefty layup, no good. Gets her own rebound, though. Missed it badly. She's wide open for 3. Tabor for 3, no good. Rebound, and
Foul
They've got a
underneath.
foul. Burgess gets knocked down. Seiler with the foul. Seiler's first, but Burgess will shoot two. Or one-on-one, rather. Burgess will shoot one-on-one for Carlow, and they really need these to cut this lead down a little bit. Rachel Burgess is only a 51.5% free throw shooter.
Yeah, that was a three-pointer they really could have used.
Good open look.
Liz Cato, a pretty good shooter.
Yeah, she got that quick release. Liz Cato in for Tabor. Burgess to shoot one-on-one. As I mentioned, only 51.5%, so it'd be nice if she could hit the first. She does. Burgess's third point. Carlow cuts the lead to 9. One more coming here for Rachel Burgess.
Halftime, we're going to talk with Kelsey Bonk. She is one of the volleyball players from Carlow, also co-hosts a monthly show on the MSA Sports Network.
Burgess misses the second of the one-on-one, and it's 41-32, under a minute to go. Backdoor cut, tipped, out of bounds by Carlow. Stays with IU East, 52.2 seconds remaining, 18 on the shot clock. King gets it in to Seiler. Over it goes to Dobbins. Crossover by King. She looks to go the whole way. Misses. Rebound. Seiler. Back up. Score. Seiler's got 9 off the bench. She leads all scorers for IU East, and it's 43-32.
Yeah, she didn't play much until the last couple minutes, but she's been dominant since she's been in the game.
Yeah. Couple inside buckets. A 3.
5'11" in the middle there. Big presence.
Mueller off to DeSanti. DeSanti into the corner. 15-footer in the air. No good by Alexander. They're starting to miss their open shots. Here comes Tia King. 17 seconds to go. They may hold for one. They're going to hold for one. 10 seconds on the game clock. 9. And there's tip knocked out of bounds as Lindsey Mueller deflects a shot. 2.7 seconds to go in the first half. 2.7 to go. It'll be IU East ball under their own hoop. They'll try to get off the shot. Lobs it up to Seiler. Seiler shoots from 12. She's fouled. She got hit on the hand or elbow on her shot, and Seiler draws a foul with 0.8 seconds to go, and that hurt. She's going to shoot 2. Seiler is a pretty good free throw shooter, I would suspect, on the season. She is only 59%.
10 of 17.
Missed the first one. It's not a lot of attempts for the way as good as she's looked here off the bench. Second one, good. She's in the double figures. Only IU East girl in double figures with 10. It's 44-32 as the half will end as Lindsey Mueller tries a desperation shot that did not get attempted in time. And the halftime score will be IU East taking control after trailing most of the first half. They now lead 44-32 as they've pulled away late in this first half to take a 12-point lead. And we will take a break for the half. And as you said, Josh, we will you will conduct an interview with
Kelsey Bonk coming up.
Kelsey Bonk.
That'll be after these words. You're listening to Carlow Basketball 2015 right here on the MSA Sports Network.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
Make sure to follow the MSA Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, links to our articles, and much more. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/MSA Sports and get in on the conversation with thousands of local sports fans. Follow us on Twitter at MSA Sports and check out our YouTube channel, MSA Sports WPIL, for hundreds of video interviews with local student athletes, game highlights, and more. Whether it's Twitter, Facebook, or our websites, MSA Sports is the place to go for high school sports in Western Pennsylvania.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
What you want? What you want?
What you want is to stay warm this winter by logging on to www.msasports.net each and every day. We have all the schedules, the scores, the rankings, and the standings of the high school winter sports, plus weekly shows like Inside the WPIL Wrestling Circle, the PIHL Power Play Show, and the WPIAL Roundball Report, along with live and archive broadcasts of whatever your favorite high school sport is. Anytime, anywhere, always there, every day this winter. It's the MSA Sports Network.
All right, back here at halftime, Donahoe Pavilion, Oakland Catholic High School halftime score. IU East, the Red Wolves lead 44-32 right here on the MSA Sports Network. We're now joined by Kelsey Bonk, volleyball player from the Carlow volleyball team. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Now, first things first, before we talk about volleyball or anything else, you have been one of the co-hosts, student co-hosts of the Carlow Sports Talk Show on the MSA Sports Network, a monthly show that we started, 2 months ago, I think it was?
Yes.
You guys have done 2 shows now. Talk about that. How has that gone? And what have you guys talked about on the show, guests that you've had, and how has the show gone?
Oh my gosh, it's been amazing, actually. I mean, this was an opportunity that we were actually asked to do, which is students would kill for an opportunity like this to get an internship in this type of a thing, and we were asked to do it. So of course it was an opportunity we couldn't turn down. Broadcasting is actually something that I would like to get into in the future, so for me this was like a no-brainer. But yeah, we honestly just take one show a month and we have an hour and we talk about all of the newest things that are going on in Carlow athletics. So we go through the first show. I interviewed our athletic director, George Simon. We talked to the softball coach, Bob Circo, and then 2 of his players. This past month, we had Liz Stieg, who's actually the women's basketball coach, so we got to talk to her for a little bit. We talked to Erin DeSanti right after she scored her 1,000th point, so that was pretty fun.
Right.
And we also had a Carlow alum come in who was an athlete, also talk to us, and I also talked to Laura Schatzkalmer, and since that was right after the Pink the Pavilion breast cancer game, she's actually a breast cancer survivor, so that was really fun to be able to talk to her and get her outlook on everything.
That's great. I mean, I know from our end at MSA, we've certainly enjoyed our relationship for Carlow with Carlow for years now, and getting to do the basketball side of things. We did volleyball a few years back, and now the talk show. It's a great add-on for the network. You guys have another show planned?
Yes, actually, our next show is March 16th, and our first guest will be actually men's basketball coach Kiefer, Tim Kiefer, and then we also have senior Jehosha Wright on the show, and then we are going to interview another Carlow alum. And then after that, we're actually going to have our international student who's also on the cross-country team, Maliki, come in and talk with us.
It's great. Looking forward to it again, March 16th. Time is 7 o'clock? Is that right for that?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yes.
All right. 8 o'clock on March 16th. Make sure you tune in and listen to that. Let's talk about volleyball. First of all, how'd the season go this year? Thoughts on how things went? Just overall your role on the team. How did this 2014 season go for volleyball?
Honestly, it was not bad. It wasn't as great as I think we hoped it to be, because after this was my junior year, and our first 2 years were very good. We broke 500 twice. We were really looking up from the past years before that. My freshman year, I believe we had 5 freshman starters, so we really came in and were able to turn the program around. This year was a little hard. We actually had lost 2 starters to seniors and 2 starters to transfer, so that kind of hurt. But I honestly think we did really well. Our freshmen are getting great experience right now, and we should really be looking up for next year. We only have lost 1 starter last year.
Talk about the conference you guys compete in. I mean, we've seen it in basketball, this conference, very competitive. 2 years ago, you would have been in the old conference, so you probably were familiar with that, and now this KIAC, it's no joke. I mean, there's some really strong teams, particularly we've seen in basketball. You might be able to talk a little bit more about the volleyball side of things, but there's some really good athletes in this conference.
Oh my gosh, definitely. I think we were all honestly surprised at how talented this conference is, honestly. The IU teams, always at the top of the conference. I mean, Point Park has great sports. I mean, so we're really competitive in it, and it really allows us to get better and push. And I think it's a lot of traveling. Definitely. I mean, we're at Kentucky almost every weekend. Our coach told us not to schedule classes on Fridays next year because we're not going to be there for them.
Right.
So it really is a lot of traveling. We're away almost every weekend, especially since volleyball is such a sport. We can play 3 games in one day.
Right.
So, I mean, for us, it's game. But honestly, I really have enjoyed my 3 years here with the KIAC, and I think it's good competition for us, and it makes you get better.
No doubt. What led you went to Valley, I think I saw. What led you coming out of Valley and being someone from New Kensington, obviously close to Pittsburgh, but what led you to choose Carlow back 3 years ago?
Well, our JO coach for club ball actually was good friends with Julie, our head coach, so he kind of introduced us to her first, and playing volleyball in college was something I knew I wanted to do. So for me, that was kind of like a no-brainer. And once we talked to Julie, and it was close to home, which we like, our parents come to all of our games. So for me, that's really a no-brainer. And, and honestly, what great part about Carlow that many people don't know is that they're able to give the athletic scholarships, and that's a huge addition to have along with, I personally have also an academic scholarship. So for me, this was just the perfect fit. I was able to do anything I like in the city while having a nice small campus feel, getting to play sports. So for me, this was just ideal.
You mentioned Carly, is that right? Carly, your sister. What's it like getting to play with your sister? Are you guys twins? You're both juniors. What's it like getting to play with your sister? I mean, obviously you did it a lot in high school, and now getting to do it in college as well.
Honestly, it's awesome. I mean, I guess we're so used to it by now. I mean, 20 years of doing everything together, from softball to basketball to volleyball. I mean, we've really done everything together. We made our college decision together. We roomed together in the dorms. We still live together off campus. I mean, I involuntarily say we and our about everything I say because I'm just so used to speaking about both of us. But no, it's awesome. I love it. And it's great, too, because we don't play the same position in anything. She has 5 inches on me. So she's a hitter. I'm defense. It just seems to work out everywhere.
That's pretty good, though, because you guys probably get some good chemistry being at different positions. You get to, I'm sure, obviously the twin bond that you have to begin with, but she's 5 inches taller. You get to maybe, kind of set some things up for her as a hitter, and that has to be a nice little chemistry type of thing that you guys have worked out over the years.
Oh, yes, definitely. Oh, my God, it's so great playing with her. We're just so comfortable near each other on defense, on offense. We've just grown so much together, and we've been able to help each other out. Even at practice when we do competitions, no one wants us together because they think it's not fair.
One thing that, watching these games this year and being around Carlow for a while, there's a nice rivalry that's been formed with Point Park. You guys have done a lot of traveling together. Obviously, the two schools interact a whole lot with each other. Is it a friendly rivalry? Is it not so friendly? How does it work between Carlow and Point Park?
Honestly, coming in, we didn't know that it was a rivalry before coming in, and then our first game, it was this huge deal. It's Point Park. It's the in-state rival because we're the only two in Pennsylvania. But so it was a big deal. So our freshman year, I think our year actually really turned it around for the volleyball team because we weren't as competitive before, but now that we're actually able to put up a fight, our sophomore year we upset them in the Jam the Gym, which is at Kiski, which is a fundraiser. Oh my gosh, it was probably one of the best games I've ever played in my career.
I was there for that.
So actually, I would say it's still friendly though. We still know so many of them from high school and club that I think it still has that friendly feel. But of course, once you're on the court, it's all competition.
I probably shouldn't tell you where I went to college. It was Point Park.
Oh, man. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Anything else? One more question I ask you. If you were recruiting, and I know that you guys have players come in, potential recruits, and you get a chance to talk to them, what are you selling about Carlow that maybe another school doesn't have to offer?
Well, I think for around here in Pennsylvania, I think the obvious is the NAIA scholarship that we're able to give. Because if you take these same necessarily caliber players, it's such a small level school, so if you go to a D3 school, you're not getting athletic money for that. So I think it's good for us to play that up. Why not? It takes our advantage. And again, with Carlow, we're in the middle of Pittsburgh. I love that. That was my favorite part about it. I have an internship with the Peterson Event Center with Pitt Athletics. I get to go to all the Pitt games. Just the city feel for me is awesome. And I mean, our program for nursing is something that we sell a lot. We get a ton of nursing students. Half of our team is nursing. We actually just had a recruit who stayed last night and today, and she practiced with us. And a big part of her thing was nursing, the city, and I think the scholarship is really what tip it over for her, because her other options are all D3 NCAA.
Is that your major, nursing?
No, I'm actually mass media communications.
Okay. So this is perfect for you. This is right in your wheelhouse.
This
what we're doing
is
right
actually
now.
exactly what I want to be doing after one more year of school.
What's it been like? You started 3 years ago. Carlow was still, predominantly a women's school. Now with the men coming in and men's sports being added too, it's created sort of a new wrinkle with the school and with the athletic department in general. We love it. We've loved getting to see the men's basketball team play, the doubleheaders, which we're going to have tomorrow on Senior Day. What's it been like as a female athlete with the men now involved, maybe helping grow the program a little bit?
I mean, for me, I love it. I love sports. Sports have been a huge part of my life growing up. So for me, it was a no-brainer that this could only be a good thing for Carlow, was to advance in getting more males on campus, more male sports. It's going to bring in, it's going to make our name bigger. It's going to brand us better, I think, overall. So, I think it could be a hard tradition for people who are stuck kind of in, what Carlow used to be. But I think they need to realize that. I think this can only benefit us, and it really just makes us more diverse. And I love having, more guys on campus. It's just more fun. I mean, especially for sports, more people to talk to about sports with. And so, for us, I think it's a great thing, and we could really only go up by having that and adding more. And, I mean, I just think the possibilities are endless now.
Well, Kelsey, we'll let you get back. I know you're working hard helping produce for us tonight, and we certainly appreciate it. Thanks so much for the interview. Good luck heading into volleyball season next year, and good luck on the Carlow Sports Talk Show on March 16th at 8 o'clock.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
All right, that is Kelsey Bonk. She is a volleyball player from the Carlow volleyball team, also one of the co-hosts of the Carlow Sports Talk Show. We're going to take a break. We come back. We'll bring you the second half. 44-32 is the score here at halftime as Carlow trails IU Southeast right here on the MSA Sports Network.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom.
All right, after some slight technical difficulties, we're back in action here. 19:15 remaining in the game, and the bucket was scored by IU East, and they now lead by 14, 46-32. Here's Sammy Simpson on a nice pass from Lindsey Mueller. Simpson's first bucket assists Lindsey Mueller, and it's 46-34. Carlow trailing by 12.
Good to have her back. Good talk there. Thanks again to Kelsey Bonk during halftime. We were able to talk to her about all sorts of things involving Carlow University. Typically, we just talk to George. Good to get the opinion of an actual athlete here at the university.
IU East shot clock down to 8. Long three in the air. No good. Rebound chased down, though, by Packer. And it is pulled out of there. Put back up, no good. Oh, Packer fouls, I believe, Megan Cohen going for the offensive rebound. That'll be Packer's second, team first. Carlow will get the ball back. 18:35 remaining here. Carlow trailing by 12. They led the majority of the early part of the first half, but then IU East caught up and opened up a 12-point halftime lead, and that's where we sit right now. Mueller into the corner it goes. Here's a three by Lindsay Mueller, no good. Rebound, Packer. Packer comes away. Mueller nearly tries to steal it, cannot. Kicked into the corner, back outside it comes to Packer. Packer crosses over, nice feed inside, lost. Up under, score. Bucket by Mackenzie Campbell. She's got 7, and it's a 14-point lead. Lindsay Mueller gets it ahead, brings it back outside to Aaron DeSanti. 18 minutes remaining now. Aaron DeSanti goes right, crosses over, pulls up, falls down, gets it off to Cohen. Cohen pulls up from 13, no good. Rebound, King. King comes ahead with it. She's quick, looking to go the whole way. Throws up a runner, no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled out by Aaron DeSanti. 1-on-2. She doesn't have numbers. She's going the whole way though. Righty up, no good. Rebound. Natalie Alexander flies in there and puts it back up and in. Natalie Alexander with her first bucket on a follow, and it's 48-36.
Yeah, somebody fell down there, looked like underneath the hoop, and it allowed Natalie Alexander to just come right down Broadway and get the board in the bucket.
She's had some good games of late. It's stolen there by Carlow. Ball on the floor. Alexander's got it, and a foul call. That is on IU East, their second of the half.
It's her 12th turnover in the game.
On number 22, that is on Tia King, her second, team second. Alexander had a good game. Was it the last game, Josh, or a couple games back where she scored like 17 or 19? That was her first bucket tonight, so maybe she get going a little bit.
Yeah, they're certainly hoping it was the Penn State Beaver game the last time we were here. She had 21 points. She led Carlow. She had 14 second half points in that game, was really good at the free throw line, hit a lot of free throws.
Cohen off to DeSanti. DeSanti dribbles a little high, back into the corner to Cohen. Cohen goes up, nearly walks, brings it out to Alexander. Alexander drives down the middle, up under, short. Rebound, pulled out of there. Away comes IU East, 1-on-2. Up, under by Miller. She gets the roll. Miller with a Euro type move there.
Yeah, the
gets
Euro
her bucket. She's got 9, 50-36.
Looks awkward, looks almost illegal, but the Euro step counts. And it worked right there.
Yeah, nice move. Alexander looking inside. Cohen trying to fight through, and she's held, I believe. Going to have a hold on Packer as she held Cohen coming through. Packer's third. Her second this half. She's got 3. 3 team fouls. Carlow to inbound.
Yeah, they put that up on Megan Cohen, actually, it looked like at first, and they changed it.
Out it comes Aaron DeSanti. DeSanti drives, spins, down the middle she goes, throws up a floater, no good. Almost got the rim, almost got the roll. Sammy Simpson tried to keep it alive, but couldn't, out of bounds off Simpson.
Again, tomorrow is senior day. Games at 1 and 3. The women's game will be at 1 o'clock. Men's will be at 3. You can watch both of those on the MSA Sports Network.
Jumper up, good. That's made by Mackenzie Campbell. She's got 9, and it's 16-point biggest lead of the day for IU East. And this one's starting to get away from Carlow a little bit, Josh.
Carlow had a 9-point lead early. They were up 18-9 to start the game. They couldn't miss from the field, but it slowed down.
They've been outscored 43-18 since that point. Goes Cohen. She traveled, throws it up. They call a foul. Wow, I thought she traveled. This is on Packer. Oh, no, they're calling the charge on Megan Cohen. I thought she traveled more so than she charged, but that's her third, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt.
Yeah, she's asking the official what she did. So a full timeout. We'll step aside. You're listening to Carlow basketball right here on the MSA Sports Network.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
Make sure to follow the MSA Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, links to our articles, and much more. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/MSA Sports and get in on the conversation with thousands of local sports fans. Follow us on Twitter at MSA Sports and check out our YouTube channel, MSA Sports WPIL, for hundreds of video interviews with local student athletes, game highlights, and more. Whether it's Twitter, Facebook, or our websites, MSA Sports is the place to go for high school sports in Western Pennsylvania.
All right, back in action here at Donahoe Pavilion. 15:51 remaining in the game. Carlow trailing by 16 at 52-36. IU East triggers the inbounds. Carlow full court pressing. Got a double over there. Oh, here's a steal. Alexander on a steal on the double. Goes up, and she's fouled. Alexander draws the foul by Bailey Dryman, her second, team fourth. And that'll Alexander to shoot two.
Yeah, Carlow initiates a trap before IU East can get over the timeline. Good read there by Natalie Alexander, too, to cut that one off. Drive in hard, gets the foul.
She's a 71% free throw shooter, and she's got the first. Her third point, all here in the second half, early going. And it's cut to 15.
Yeah, she was so good in that Penn State Beaver game, particularly in the second half.
Got them both. She's got four, and it's back to a 14-point lead, 52-38. Presses on again.
It's a game in which the typical performances by Lindsay Mueller and Aaron DeSanti really weren't there, and she picked them up in a big way.
There's wide open inside. Oh, beautiful pass. Near walk, missed layup.
My.
Got it back, put it back. That hurt. Once they got Mackenzie Campbell to brick that first layup, but she got her own and puts it back in. Beautiful pass in there, though, by somebody. 16-point lead. Again, for IU East, 54-38. A wraparound pass found a wide open Campbell, but she missed the first one but got her own. Here's a three in the air by Mueller. No good. Started out making three early ones, but she's missed three or four since. Ball's chased down by Carlow. DeSanti with a floater. Missed. Rebound. Mueller puts back up and in. Lindsay Mueller's got 17. 54-40. Carlow down 14.
A little English on that shot, too. She was down underneath the hoop. That's a tough one to get the drop, and she got it.
Here's a three, open up top. Got it. That is Mackenzie Campbell.
Cannot leave for a wide open.
She's got 14 to lead all IU East scorers.
She has 9 here in the second half. She had 5 at halftime.
She's got most of their points this half then. Here's Alexander out front to Cohen.
9 of their 18.
Cohen gets fouled on the way in. That's 5 team fouls already. This is on number 10, Bailey Dryman, her third, team fifth. Carlow could get back in this game perhaps at the line, Josh. You know, if they can get the one-on-one and start hitting free throws with the clock stopped. Right now, they trail by 17, though.
The figure that's probably going to happen pretty soon. Already 5 team fouls on IU East.
Cohen drops the first. She's got 5, and it's back to a 16-point lead at 57-41. Cohen is a 56.3% free throw shooter, but hit the first. Looking for her 6th point here.
They're 6 of 9 at the line so far.
Second one in the air, got the roll. She gets them both. She's got 6, and Noelle Bellamont checks in for Megan Cohen, who just hit the 2 free throws.
I think one thing that could help, too, is Sammy Simpson potentially getting to the line. She's a pretty good shooter. See if they can get her active on the offensive side. Got to get a stop, though, here.
18-footer in the air. No good. Rebound. Oh, DeSanti had it and lost it.
Just out of her hands.
Yeah, easy rebound. Just came off of her hands there. Looking to go ahead with it, I think, and took her eye off the ball. There's a spin move, drive down the middle, guarded by Simpson. No good. This rebound is by Natalie Alexander. Good defense there by Simpson. Used her length to disrupt the driving IU East player. Bellamont skips it to DeSanti. DeSanti looking to penetrate Bellamont. Feeds it inside. Simpson with the lefty hooker loses it. Stolen out of there, 3-on-2. Here they come. IU East going to slow it down. Hand off to King. King launches a long 3. Got it. King buries it. King's now got 12. She's in the double figures. 60-42, biggest lead of the day for IU East.
They had 4 threes that they knocked down in that first half. They have 2 so far. They hit 9 in the first meeting between these two teams, which they won 85-58.
Kind of on pace for a similar number tonight. Burgess and Cato are going to go to the table for Carlow. Here's a 3 by DeSanti in the air. No good. Rebound. Bellamont pulls it in. Bellamont chases down the rebound out to Alexander. Alexander skips it to an open Lindsay Mueller. Mueller goes up, tipped, Out of bounds it goes. No foul call.
Burgess and Cato step in here. Seiler on the other side.
Burgess has her shirt completely out. I'm sure the refs are going to eventually see that and tell her to tuck her shirt in, but at the moment, nobody seems to notice. And it comes to Burgess. 13 minutes remaining, Carlow down 18, and Burgess is hand checked. That's the 6th team foul. This is on King.
It's her third.
Her third. That helps Carlow. That's the team 6th. Carlow with only 1 team foul. Again, if they have any shot at getting back in this game, it might have to be at the line. Burgess to trigger the inbound. Just under 13 minutes remaining. And it comes to Cato. Cato gets it off to Velamon. Into the corner to Burgess. Back out front to DeSanti. DeSanti looking for a screen. Looking to go the whole way. Throws up a lefty runner. No good. Rebound. Ooh, pulled out of there. And down goes an IU East player. She tips it ahead. And does a good job of maintaining possession. A lot of bodies everywhere. And Aaron DeSanti is going to get called for a hand check out front. Her second. Team second on Carlow.
Campbell got that rebound and then came on the court and just sort of lost her footing, tripped and hit the ground hard. She was limping a little as she came back up the court. Not surprised. Her left knee's pretty red after taking a bit of a burn there on the hardwood.
12:39 remaining. IU East with a commanding 18-point lead at 60-42. And it comes to Campbell. Lob inside. Campbell's open. Spins up. Out. Seiler nearly walks. Out front it comes to Miller. Miller goes the whole way. Stops. Kicks into the corner. Campbell drives. Diagonal pass. Wide open. 3 is up. No good. That one's missed by Dasha Boyd. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Carlow. Stays with IU East. 12:18 now remaining. 60-42. Lob. Cutter, Seiler, up and under, wide open, got it. Seiler's now got 12 off the bench today. She didn't start the game, but she's got, or rather 10 maybe.
That's 12, yeah.
Yep, 12. And at the 12-minute mark, it's a 20-point lead for IU East. Too much one-on-one action here. Here's an offensive foul on Aaron DeSanti, her third. But Carlow isn't really running any offense. They're just trying to individually create here and there, and it's just not working out. Lindsey Mueller's going to check in for Aaron DeSanti. DeSanti now with 3 fouls, leaves the game with 8 points. And it's a full timeout, so we will take a pause for the cause here, and we will join you after the short break.
Listening to Carlow Basketball 2015 right here on the MSA Sports Network.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
What you want is to stay warm this winter by logging on to www.msasports.net each and every day. We have all the schedules, the scores, the rankings, and the standings of the high school winter sports, plus weekly shows like Inside the WPIL Wrestling Circle, the PIHL Power Play Show, and the WPIAL Roundball Report, along with live and archive broadcasts of whatever your favorite high school sport is. Anytime, anywhere, always there, every day this winter. It's the MSA Sports Network.
IU East with a breakaway, missed layup, rebound, and a foul. Sammy Simpson picks up the foul. As IU East grabbed the offensive rebound, that'll be Simpson's third. Team 4th on Carlow as that starts to even up, and at the line to shoot 2 will be Mackenzie Bowles. Bowles on the day has only 2 points. She comes in, got the first, 63-42. Bowles comes in averaging only 2.4 a game, 65.6% free throw shooter on the year. She's got both. She's got 4, and it's 64-42. And I'm afraid this one's probably getting away from Carlow, Josh.
They played so well at the start. That hot offensive showing where they were just knocking down threes and shot after shot. And went kind of quiet after that, and on the other side, IU East, they just started making shots, getting to the line.
Yeah, Carlow's offense is really bogged down into just somebody trying to create. Here's Sammy Simpson, and she's fouled on a nice pass from Lindsay Mueller. Simpson will shoot 2 free throws. Simpson's only got 2 points on the evening, averages just under 10 a game at 9.2. Simpson is a 60.7, nearly a 61% free throw shooter. First one up, no good. Missed that one rather badly. Got one more coming. Simpson's second free throw is out of her hand, in the air, and this one's good. Simpson's got 3, and it's 64-43. IU East at the 11:27 mark. They get it in. Carlow pressing. Ahead they come 2-on-1. Nice pass, open layup, score. They're solving the press, and Mackenzie Campbell's the recipient of an easy layup. She's got 16 to lead 11. All IU East scores.
She's 11 in the second half. Unbelievable.
66-43. IU East with a commanding 23-point lead. Mackenzie Campbell averages 16.3, and she's got 16, so she's right on her average. Lots of time left. She's probably going to exceed it tonight. Bellamont off to Burgess. Burgess up. Gets it to Bellamont. High arcing jumper. Gets the roll. She's seen every inch of the rim there, and Bellamont gets her first bucket. 66-45. Carlow trailing by 21.
She has 4 right now, though. Carlow's spreading it out, but no one really is taking over. Trying to make a run here.
There's a feed inside. Banker up. Got the roll there. That's Deshaw Boyd. She's got 6, and it's 68-45.
She cleared out some room there. Used the shoulder.
IU East on pace to possibly get about 90 points tonight. Over 10 minutes remaining. They got 68 already. Here goes Mueller down the middle. Misses the banker. Tipped around. Rebound. Cato comes away with it. Back to Mueller. She launches a 3 this time. Mueller's got it. Her 4th 3 of the night. It's 68-48. Cuts it to 20. She's got 20. Uh-oh. They solve it with a long pass. Bird just tracks her down. Tries to reach in. Nothing there. Miller's going to hold it out front. Cato comes up to guard her. Miller goes left. Cato guarding her. Stripped out of there by Lindsay Mueller. Can't quite get it away. We got a 3-on-1. Mueller looking to attack. Mueller gets pushed. She's going to draw a foul to shoot 2. Lindsay Mueller draws a foul. She's going to shoot 2. Boyd's 3rd, team 8th. Mueller to shoot 2. She's got 20 points to lead all scorers. She is a 77.5% free throw shooter. Can get this under 20 if she can hit one or both. She hits the first. 68-49. Checking into the game for IU East is Caitlin Dobbins. And they're going to take a 30-second timeout here. 9:34 remaining in the game. 68-49. Carlow trailing by 19. Lindsay Mueller has one more free throw upcoming.
Well, Lindsay Mueller so far solid today, 21 points. We kind of talked about, Lindsay Mueller earlier in the season, was up and down really, was out of the starting lineup, which was, when we came in and started broadcasting, Ben, that was almost unthinkable that she wouldn't be in the starting lineup because she was really, I thought, their best player at the end of last year. And I think injuries were a big part of it, but she has certainly, I think, recovered from that and is proving that she is probably the top scoring threat on this team on a night-in, night-out basis, and she still has one more year. She'll be back next season for the Celtics.
As you mentioned, tomorrow's senior day. Second one's up, no good. This one pulled out of there by Campbell. But Carlow graduates, 5 seniors, I believe, Josh.
Yeah,
so 5 of them will be on there. Here's a breakout layup score by Kristen Miller. She's got 11. Another girl in the double figures for IU East, and it's 70-49. And Liz Stig is going to take a full timeout, and we will take a break.
70-49 is the score. You're listening to Carlow basketball here on the MSA Sports Network.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
Make sure to follow the MSA Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, links to our articles, and much more. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/MSA Sports and get in on the conversation with thousands of local sports fans. Follow us on Twitter at MSA Sports and check out our YouTube channel, MSA Sports WPIL, for hundreds of video interviews with local student athletes, game highlights, and more. Whether it's Twitter, Facebook, or our websites, MSA Sports is the place to go for high school sports in Western Pennsylvania.
Life is about having the...
All right, back in action here. 9:27 remaining. Carlow trailing 70-49. Carlow ball. Liz Cato will slowly bring it up the court. She's got Vellamont, Burgess, Mueller, and Simpson in there with her. Crossover. Cato forces a three. Got it. Liz Cato buries a three right in front of the Carlow bench. Her first bucket's a three, and it's 70-42. And a turnover. Maybe a little spark here. Cato nails a three, gets a turnover. Cato brings it up, gets it over the timeline. Bounce pass off to Burgess.
Things like that, what we just heard, are why I love sitting next to the bench.
There's a screen. Another three by Cato. She's heating up. She's got another one. Cato's got 6, both on threes quickly. And it's 70-55. Presses on again. Throwing deep. Oh, Cato misses it. Breakaway Miller layup. Rims out. Cato clapped at the last second. The ball rims out.
Yeah, I think it actually might have worked.
8:30 remaining. Carlow trailing by 15, but 2 quick threes by Liz Cato has got Carlow on breathing a little bit of life back into him. Here goes Cato. Oh, she thought about another three. She was really feeling if she launched that one. She's looking to set up. Sammy Simpson screens. Cato launches the three. She's got it.
Oh, my.
She's got 3 in a row. She's got 9, and it's 70-58. And IU East takes time out.
That one had some
a
distance
full time
on
out. Cato has scored 9 points in about 35 seconds.
Back to a 12-point game. Listening to Carlow basketball here on the MSA Sports Network.
confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
What you want? What you want?
What you want is to stay warm this winter by logging on to www.msasports.net each and every day. We have all the schedules, the scores, the rankings, and the standings of the high school winter sports, plus weekly shows like Inside the WPIL Wrestling Circle, the PIHL Power Play Show, and the WPIAL Roundball Report, along with live and archive broadcasts of whatever your favorite high school sport is. Anytime, anywhere, always there, every day this winter. It's the MSA Sports Network.
All right, back in action here. Carlow on a run. Liz Cato single-handedly cut a 21-point lead to 12. It's now 60-58. She's hit 3 long threes here in about the last 40 seconds. Here's a near steal. Possible steal. Nope. They're going to get it over the timeline. Skipped away. Liz Cato hadn't scored all night, Josh. She's got 9 points here in the last
minute, yeah.
Yep.
And really, I think a lot of it is defensive, too. They're getting some turnovers, getting some rebounds.
She gets called for a block, I believe.
That's no way.
No, they called that on Sammy Simpson?
Wow.
It had to be
Must have been away from the ball. That's
4 if it's that's 3 if it's on her, I guess. 22. White 15, Lindsay Mueller.
It wasn't on her either. I mean, that's kind of a
better that it's on her than on Simpson. Now they got it right. The foul's on Liz Cato, her second, team 5th after the 3rd try. Because
it should have been on Cato. Originally she said 22 Simpson, and then she said 15. And everybody at the score table was like, no, that was clearly on 20.
Yeah.
And they said, okay.
Oh, no, there's one on Simpson as she tries to block a shot. Looked like she got all ball, but they do call her on her. It's going to be her fourth. No, that one's on Lindsay Mueller. I don't know about these foul calls. Lindsay Mueller was nowhere near that block shot. Carlow will take it because that's only her second, and it saves Simpson, but I don't know. 24, Kerrigan Nyhoff drops the first free throw. She's got another one coming, 71-58. As Sammy Simpson will check out with her 3 fouls. Megan Cohen back in. Nyhoff's second is in the air. It's good also. 14-point lead, 72-58. Fouls evening up. They're 8-6. IU East with 8. Carlow with 6. Cato looking to stay hot, I'm sure. DeSanti back in. Cohen back in. Cohen out front, off to Cato. Cato looking for a screen. She's looking to shoot. She could have had a shot. Goes behind her back. She's feeling it right now. Here's a 3 in the air by Cohen. No good. That's not really her shot. Rebounded out of there by Mackenzie Bowles.
Kind of seen that too often out of Megan Cohen, where she takes long shots and she rarely hits them.
Doesn't stay with it either. She just shot it and took off for the rebound, knowing it wasn't a good shot. But
she's more like 10 to 15 feet as far as jumpers go.
Yeah, got about 15-foot range. Good. Here's a near steal. Lindsay Mueller loses it. Ball on the floor. IU East keeps it. Fed inside. Ball loose. Vellamont grabs it, and she's fouled. Vellamont is fouled, I believe, and Vellamont will shoot one-on-one. This foul is going to be on 25. Caitlin Dobbins, her first, team 9th. Toe in the line for 2 will be Vellamont. I think she's been there once before tonight and hit 2. Vellamont has 4 points on the night, I believe a bucket and 2 free throws.
We talked about it, Carlow. If they're going to get back into it, it has to be with these free throw attempts. They've been okay here in the second half.
Just under 7 minutes ago, and Vellamont buries the first free throw with nothing but net. 72-59. Could get it back to 12. Vellamont with 5 now.
3 of 3 at the line as well is Noelle Vellamont out of Erie.
Vellamont second, nothing but net. Hit rim neither free throw.
Yeah.
Cut to 12, 72-60. Carlow still trying to pressure the ball. Kind of got back in this a little bit. Back out in the corner, turnover. They tried to feed it back outside, could not be corralled out there by Nyhoff. She watches it go out of bounds, and Carlow could get this down to 10, even 9 with a 3-ball, Josh.
Carlow has forced 15 turnovers by my count tonight. They've only turned it over themselves 9 times, including just once here in the second half so far.
Here comes Cohen out front. They had 2 girls coming for the same pass. Cohen and Cato handed off to Mueller. Mueller off to DeSanti. DeSanti launches a 3, short, air ball. Cato tries to save it, does, and it comes over, but IU East chases it down in the right corner. They're trapped. They get it ahead. Here comes King looking to race with it. She can fly. She's going to pull it out. Finds a girl inside. Bumped in there by Cohen. No call as Caitlin Dobbins gets blocked. Cohen loses it, though. Here's a pass up under. No good. Rebound. Pulled out of there by Vellamont. Carlow being resilient, bringing it ahead is Liz Cato. Cato with a 3. It's in the air. This one's no good. Maybe rushed it a little bit. Out of bounds it goes, though. Stays with Carlow as IU East could not clear it. Cato, she has to keep shooting, though. I mean, she hit those 3 threes, got them in. Might have forced that one a little bit. We're going to have a media timeout here with 5:53 remaining in the score. IU East 72, Carlow 60.
Carlow Basketball 2015 here on the MSA Sports Network.
Life is about having the confidence to know you can do anything right. I get that at Carlow.
I graduated with top awards, but beyond the classroom, Carlow helped me learn a lot about myself.
Carlow brings out the best in you.
I know I'm going to be a fantastic nurse.
I know whatever I come across, I'll be prepared.
I can't think of a better place to start the rest of my life, because at Carlow, I know I matter.
I matter.
I matter.
Enroll at Carlow University. Visit carlow.edu.
Make sure to follow the MSA Sports Network on social media this season for breaking news, scores, links to our articles, and much more. Like us on Facebook at facebook.com/MSA Sports and get in on the conversation with thousands of local sports fans. Follow us on Twitter at MSA Sports and check out our YouTube channel, MSA Sports WPIL, for hundreds of video interviews with local student athletes, game highlights, and more. Whether it's Twitter, Facebook, or our websites, MSA Sports is the place to go for high school sports in Western Pennsylvania.
All right, back in action here. 72-60, IU East leading Carlow with 5:53 remaining in the game. Carlow ball under their own hoop. Got a new shot clock. Erin DeSanti to trigger the inbounds. She's got Cato, Vellamont, Cohen, and Mueller with her. And the ball is lobbed outside the Cato over to Mueller. Mueller dribbles right, resets. Looking to penetrate, kicks it off to Vellamont. Vellamont to Cato. Shot clock at 15. Cato on a crossover. Spins back the other way. Back out to Cohen. Shot clock at 12. Off to DeSanti. DeSanti looking to make something happen. Goes up, throws up a runner. Banks it, no good. Rebound grabbed out of there by Seiler. Seiler gets it to King. King looking to push. King going the whole way. Throws up a floater. Got it. King's tough. She's got 14. And it is 74-60. King is very athletic. Here's a three in the air by Cato. Got it again. Liz Cato knocks down her fourth three. It's 74-63.
Unbelievable.
She's got 12 all here in the last few minutes. 4 threes by Liz Cato. She's made threes on the year, but nothing like this. She might have made 4 all year. Here goes Mueller up, under, banker. She's fouled. Lindsay Mueller draws a foul, and she can get this in the single digits, Josh. She's going to shoot 2. The foul is on King. That's her 4th. That's a big foul. She's got 4 fouls. She's got 14. King's our leading scorer at nearly 17 a game. Mueller to shoot 2. She's got 21 points, 2 free throws coming. She's 1 for 2 at the line.
I think that's definitely been the most impressive thing that we've seen out of Carlow this year is Lindsay Mueller hits the first. They do not quit. They fight to the very end.
It's cut to 10 here, 74-64. Mueller leads all scorers with 22. She's 2 for 3 on the day, 77.5% on the year. She's got 1 more coming. Second free throw for Mueller is up. Back rim no good. Pulled in, lost. Ball on the floor. Held ball, and it's going to stay with IU East, but at least Carlow will get next with 4:49 remaining. Carlow's cut this to a 10-point lead. It was 22, I believe, at one point, maybe even 23 not long ago until Liz Cato got red hot and buried 4 threes here of late. They break pressure. Into the corner it goes. Think about a 3. Don't take it. Feed it inside. Doubled down there. Turnaround. Skip back outside. Nice ball movement by IU East. Here's a 3 in the air. No good. Rebound. Lindsay Mueller. Mueller's a good rebounding guard.
6 of them so far in the game.
Oh, geez. We got a collision in the backcourt. No call. Red Sea parts while everybody's watching the collision in the backcourt. Mueller drives in and scores. She's got 24. 74-66.
Tell you what, I think Carlow can sense it right now. We're going to get a timeout by IU East. Carlow's starting to feel it. They're only down by 8. I think they're starting to realistically think, you know what, we might be able to win this game.
Full timeout with 4:11 remaining. Carlow's cut this lead to 8 at 74-66.
Unbelievable.
Everybody seemed to watch that collision in the backcourt. No call was made. It was so far away from the ball, but while everybody's watching, Lindsay Mueller took advantage and the Red Sea parted, and she laid it in.
I guess the question is, what would the call be there? I mean, she had a set pick, just got run over.
Yeah, kind of an inadvertent thing, and it was sort of away from things. Sometimes that happens, and then you think to yourself, what to call, and actions moved on a couple seconds. It's almost too late to call anything, without it looking like a reaction call.
Right, exactly. It worked out for Carlow. I mean,
it did.
It would have been at the line, and it would have been Cato shooting from the line, which isn't a bad option, but you got an open layup out of it.
Liz Cato, she's hit 4 of 5 threes here in the second half, Josh. Let me look on the season about threes for Liz Cato. Cato came into the game making 17 of 47, 36%, but she's hit 4 of 5 today, so she's made some threes on the year, but nothing like tonight.
She has really emerged, though, as a scoring threat, her 4th leading scorer. But I never thought that when the season started.
Carlow's pressing, double. Girl falls down. Oh, they get it. The girl's hurt. She hit her head on the court. They may take time out.
They got to blow this down.
Now that they have possession. I think when she fell down, she may have hit the back of her head a little bit. That is number 23, Mackenzie Campbell. She's got 16 points too, Josh. That would be a blow.
I think they have to get her out of there.
If you lose her, she's got 16. She's injured, and they also have their other leading scorer, King, with 4 fouls on the bench.
Just with everything involving concussions and all that, I am absolutely stunned that they are leaving her in this game. She was holding her head and sort of like blinking her eyes, almost lightheaded.
They're lobbing it for, wow, just a bad. Oh, they missed it. Pulled down by her, though, and she goes back up and scores. So too bad she didn't go out. Campbell cleans up a mess, gets a rebound on the putback. Ball's tipped out of bounds as Cato tried to get it ahead to Mueller. And we've got 3:49 remaining in a 10-point game. IU East leading 76-66.
That is not fun, hitting your head on the court.
No. And it comes to DeSanti. DeSanti off to Mueller. Mueller surveys, looks to turn the corner. Mueller spins, goes up, under. Mueller's got it. Mueller scoring like crazy here lately. 26 now for her. Here's a steal by Cato. She's got it, and she's fouled.
Unbelievable.
Cato has gone berserk here of late. She's got 14, all in the second half with a chance for a conventional three-point play, and it's a 76-70 game.
I'm telling you, Carlow, when they hit that last time out, the confidence that they had coming off the court was just out of this world. They think they can win this game. They were down by 23 at one point. They have a chance to make it a 5-point game. They think they can win.
Cato's
I agree with them.
4 threes, and this could be her 5th. This is a conventional, but she misses it, but Cohen gets the rebound. They could get a 4 or 5-point play here. DeSanti skips it off to Velamont. 2 players in the same spot. Here goes Cato looking to cross over. Gets a screen by Cohen. She cannot get freed up.
She thinks she's Allen Iverson right now. She's crossing over, breathing heavy.
Can't get freed up. Here goes DeSanti looking to turn the corner. Forces action. DeSanti scores inside. It's cut to 4. Aaron DeSanti now in the double figures with 10 at 76-72. The trap is on. They get it ahead. King's back in. She gets it. She goes up. She finds a girl inside. They pull it back out. Walks into a 3. No travel call. They throw it up. They don't get the rim. Good block out. We got a foul call on somebody.
That was a blatant travel.
The whole
she caught the ball, took 2 steps into the shot, and then started dribbling.
And they call a foul on Lindsey Mueller. Mueller's third, and it's going to put IU East in the one-on-one as Deshaw Boyd will shoot.
Of all the times to miss a call like that, I mean, that's blatant.
She walked before she walked.
Yeah. Aaron DeSanti's looking back, just kind of laughing like, that's unbelievable.
Boyd to shoot one-on-one. It's up. It's no good. And it's rebounded by, the ball goes off of Cohen. It could have gone either way, and they give it to IU East at the 2:54 mark. Some of the Carlow fans are getting a little bit up in arms here.
I don't blame them. I mean, that was a perfect time there for a makeup call, too. And, man.
28 on the shot clock, 2:54 in the game clock. Carlow trailing by 4, 76-72.
Watch the middle.
Miller pulls it out, resets, gets a screen. Carlow's defensive intensity's picked up. Goes 10 again, kicks it out to Miller. Miller drives, Cato guards her. Spin move in the corner, up, under, short, rebound, knocked around, chased down, loose ball, held ball, Carlow possession. 2:32 remaining, Carlow ball trailing by 4. 76-72, Carlow ball. Plenty of time left here, especially with the shot clock involved.
Tell you what, when Carlow went to that full court press, that changed everything for them. They knew they had to get buckets. Cato got hot. They started getting some turnovers. Wow.
Aaron DeSanti dribbling out front, 20 on the shot clock. Drives down the middle, DeSanti up, missed. Backboard ball, rebound pulled out of there by Nyhoff. Ball on the floor, loose. Belamont's got it.
Timeout.
Oh, they call held ball. This will go to IU East. There may not be another possession, so that one hurt. If they could have got the timeout, they could have maintained the ball, but the player didn't think to do it. Liz Stig was signaling for it, but sometimes by the time you hear it, you've already called the held ball. And it comes. Miller comes ahead, splits the middle. Nice pass, King, and one. That hurt. Miller with a beautiful pass, King with a bucket. She's got 16, and she's got a free throw coming as the bucket counts. Foul was on DeSanti, her 4th, team 8th. Not much contact there, but bucket definitely was good. Free throw coming for King. It's up, it's down. King's got 17 to lead all IU East players, 79-72. 2 minutes remain. Carlow's got to get points here soon. Cato trapped, in trouble. She takes timeout. Liz Cato takes timeout in front of her own bench. And I think it's just going to be a 30, I believe. Yep, 30-second timeout. Carlow, minute 55 remaining, 79-72. IU East with the lead.
Unfortunate in a way that officiating kind of stopped that momentum by Carlow. I mean, a clear, and this is a pretty good crew that we've seen in the past. I think they've caught a pretty nice game tonight, but that was just an obvious travel on Dryman, and then after that, the out-of-bounds call that was very close, and man.
I don't think we've seen a single travel called the entire night, which is very unusual.
Yeah, maybe one.
A lot of emphasis on the travel this last couple of years. Travels and hand checks. 1:55 remaining. 19 on the shot clock. Carlow ball in front of their own bench. Trailing by 7. They need to score here. They need a 2 or 3. Or get to the line. Score with the clock stopped. Here goes Cato. Off to Mueller. Mueller dribbles right to Cato. They're starting to concentrate on Cato. She's open. Can she get it off? No. Skips it out front. She's small. She has a hard time shooting over the bigger players. Mueller banks one short, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. Mueller had to get it up to beat shot clock. Didn't hit the rim. Almost hit the rim. Hit the backboard. 79-72. Minute 35 remaining. Carlow trapping. IU East
pretty tired right now. It's starting to become a problem.
King is athletic. She's getting around people. Can handle the ball. Hands it off. Here's a drive by Miller. She gets tripped. No call there. Miller picks herself up. King's open for a 3. That's a dagger. That'll do it, I think. As King buries a 3, she's got 20. It's a 10-point lead with only a minute 10 to go. King's came up big here lately with a bucket and 1 and a 3 ball. Carlow's gallant effort may come up a little shy, Josh. A minute to go. Cohen looking to drive. Goes up, lefty, got it. Megan Cohen's got 8. It's cut to 8. Carlow trapping again. Here comes King. She can break a press herself. They're just going to pull it out. Nope, they're going to step into a 3. Rims out. Loose ball. Ball on the floor. Held ball. Carlow ball. Only 38.6 to go, though, and Liz Stig is going to take a timeout. Liz Stig takes a timeout.
Looks like Carlow's going to have 1 left.
Full timeout, 38.6 remaining. Carlow trailing by 8, 82-74.
Just a tremendous effort here in this second half. Looks like it's going to possibly come up a bit short here, but can't say enough about how hard Carlow fought in this second half. Liz Cato, the big story, 14 second half points, 4 3-pointers. Some great defensive play as well.
Yeah, Lindsay Mueller with 26 on the evening. Erin DeSanti with 10. Megan Cohen with 8.
Well, Ben, tomorrow doubleheader. I know you might not be here for that, but just thoughts from this another season for us here at Carlow.
Yeah, it was a fun season doing both women's and men's. The women played much better than their record indicates. I mean, if they lose tonight, they're going to be 2-11 in the KIC, fall to 10-14 overall. But as we've seen in many games, I mean, they have a tendency to get down, but they never quit. They battle to the very end, and it's been an enjoyable season of broadcasting both the women and men.
No doubt.
And it's going to take a little bit of a miracle here. There's only 38.6 seconds to go. Carlow ball trailing by 8. I think they're probably going to have to look for 3s, Josh. It's going to be tough to make up 8 points on conventional 1s or 2s. It is Carlow's ball. They're going to try to roll it in just to try to save as much clock as they can. Erin DeSanti is going to pick the ball up, look to drive. Whoop, she loses it. And we have a held ball, but that's going to go over to IU East on the possession. 2 quick held balls here. 34.3 remaining. IU East ball. Carlow's going to have to foul quickly if they don't get the turnover. They get it ahead to Miller. She breaks it ahead, and Cohen fouls. Cohen fouls Miller. That'll be Megan Cohen's 4th. Miller's going to go to the line to shoot. 1-on-1 only. She has 11 points, Miller does. On the year, Miller is a 73.1% free throw shooter.
So this will put Carlow to the point with this loss here, which looks like it's probably going to happen. They are going to have to win tomorrow over Rio if they want to make the KIAC postseason.
Yeah, it's going to be a must-win as Miller misses. Cato gets it. Cato looks to race ahead. Fires it down to DeSanti. DeSanti gets around. The girl goes the whole way. They're going to give her the layup. DeSanti's got it. She's got 12. It's cut to 6. 82-76. They get it ahead. Miller's ahead. Cohen fouls her. That's going to be it for Megan Cohen, as she's going to foul out with 8 points. And 15.9 remaining in a 6-point Carlow deficit. Miller, who was just at the line, is going to shoot the double bonus. She's got 11 on the day. Megan Cohen fouls out here as Jackie Tabor will go back in for Carlow. The clock's actually running.
Clock is running.
14.1 now. I don't know what. I think it was 15.9.
I think it was too, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what happened there. It just 15.3 maybe.
I thought it was 15.9 when it stopped.
But 19.3, that might be better for Carlow to add an extra 4.4. So 82-76. IU East with a lead, 6-point lead, 19.3 to go. 2 free throws upcoming here for Kristen Miller. Got the first. She's got 12.
Makes it a 3-possession game, too, more importantly.
Yeah, I think time's just going to run out on Carlow here. Down 7, 19.3 to go. Miller's second one up. Spins around, rebound. Oh, and I think it's going to be on. Yep, it's on red 24. Nyhoff. Her second.
Not much time comes
that
off
helps
the clock, yeah.
Because you could score 2 points here with the clock stopped, or even get 1 and miss, perhaps get a rebound, have a chance for a 2 or 3. And looks like Lindsay Mueller is going to go to the line, one of the better free throw shooters at 77.5%. She leads all scorers with 26. I think she's only 2 for 4 at the line tonight, though, Josh. Unusual for her.
Yeah, she is.
Game clock off. Free throw up. Mueller's got it. 27 for Mueller. In comes Sammy Simpson. Out goes Natalie Alexander.
Big night for Lindsay Mueller. I have her with 6 rebounds as well.
83-77. She could cut it to 5 here with a make. 18.8 to go. In a way, a miss wouldn't be the worst thing if you could somehow corral a rebound and get a quick 2 or 3. She buries both. She's got 28, and it's cut to 5. 83-78. Carlow fouls in the corners. Tabor fouls, got a pretty good foul there. His Mackenzie Campbell hobbles up.
Favoring her right ankle, maybe.
Campbell's got 18. She's going to shoot 2. Let's see. This isn't the girl to foul, Josh. She's 90.6.
She's banged up, though, here, so.
She's taking a beating tonight, but I don't think she's missed tonight at the line either. Just two tries, right?
Yeah, so far, 2 for 2. See what she can do.
She's 117 for 129 on the season.
I'll tell you what, her ankle is injured, I think. She's going to have problems pushing off here.
Free throw up, got it.
She kind of had to put more arms into that one.
17.2 remaining. Sammy Simpson checks back out and Natalie Alexander in.
They are very much kind of a 2-girl show.
Second one up, got both. She's a really good free throw shooter. And they get it into Mueller. She's got 20. Here's a drive by Mueller. Layup score, 30 for Mueller. 10.8 to go. They get it in. And we get a foul call. They finally call it. Carlow was trying to mug number 24 in a, not an intentional way, but in a try to stop the clock way. And Kerrigan Nyhoff's finally fouled. She'll shoot 2. She goes to the line with 9 points. It's 85-80 with 7.6 seconds to go. Lindsay Mueller's now got 30 on the night. Nyhoff's first one up, good.
This team has won this game at the free throw line.
86-80. They came in shooting 75%, and they've probably been better than that tonight. 4 girls in double figures now. She's got 10. She bakes them both. She's got 11. 87-80. 7.6 seconds to go, and the time's just going to run out on Carlow in this one. Mueller gets it ahead. She's going to have to get a shot off. She's going to launch a three at the buzzer. It's a brick, rebound. Pull out of there, and the game clock expires with a final score, IU East 87, the Carlow Celtics 80.
They made 23 free throws, I believe, or 19 free throws in this game. They only missed 7, so.
Gallant second-half effort by Carlow, though. They trailed by 12 at the half. Lose by 7. Had it cut down to what, about 4 was about as close as they got? 76-72, I believe.
Yeah, no doubt. And again, we'll be back tomorrow as Carlow will take on Rio. That game will be at 1 o'clock for the women's team and then 3 o'clock for the men. Senior day here tomorrow. Carlow will honor a number of seniors from the women's team. It'll be Shawan Gadsden, Chanel Berry, Rachel Burgess, Erin DeSanti, and Megan Cohen, who will all be offered on their senior day here tomorrow afternoon. I think there's one men's player, I think, as well.
I believe there is one, yep.
So I think it's Jehosha Wright that'll be honored as well tomorrow. So make sure if you aren't able to come out to that one, you listen. We'll also be able to provide that webcast as well as you'll be able to watch the game in addition on the MSA Sports Network.
You want to run down the final scoring?
Yeah, let's take a look at the final scoring. We'll just go down in a row. We'll start with IU East. 12 for Seiler, 12 for Miller, 3 for Dryman, 4 for Bowles, 6 for Boyd, 20 for King and Campbell apiece, and 9 for Nyhoff. On the other side for the Celtics, 3 from Burgess, 6 from Valamon, 30, a game high from Lindsey Mueller, 14 from Cato, 3 from Simpson, 12 from DeSanti, 3 from Alexander, and 8 from Megan Cohen. That'll do it. For Ben Lubinsky, I'm Josh Rowntree. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Ben, great working with you this year. If you're not able to make it out tomorrow, it's been a pleasure as always, and I look forward to next year.
Yep.
That'll do it for Ben. I'm Josh Rowntree saying so long. As Carlow drops one here tonight, a must-win situation tomorrow against Rio at home if they want to get into the KAC playoffs. You can hear it right here on the MSA Sports Network.